Today we're at Sydney City Sustainable Farmers Market in Taylor Square talking to an organic farmer.
Tomatoes here, some capsicum, some cucumbers, some eggplant, and some fresh beans, and some black beans, and some corn, and fresh pumpkin. Checkers here. Champions Organic and Biodynamic Farm. Now, explain to me what organic and biodynamic is.
Okay, organic is a form of farming that you use no chemical in the process of growing, cleaning or anything like that, packaging. So we're certified. We have people that regulate us on what we can and can't use in fertilisers, all the way up to cleaning and everything like that. So there's no pesticides, no chemicals, no herbicides.
What is the difference when somebody eats an organic fruit and veggie to a commercial?
The chemicals, you don't actually get the chemicals in the produce at all.
And do you know how that can affect people, like having chemicals on foods, health-wise?
Well, like cancer rates have gone up since people have started growing conventionally with chemicals. And I think that if you're not going to go and drink Roundup out of a bottle, why would you want to eat it when you
So what does it take to grow an organic vegetable? You know, they're quite more expensive than the normal one.
There's a lot more labour involved. For example, weeding. I mean, like I said, with Roundup, conventional farms will just go and spray everything with Roundup, where we have to weed by hand.
Right.
You know, so
a lot more labour intensive.
Yeah.
What about fertiliser? What kind of fertiliser do you use for organic veggies?
Personally, we use compost, a lot of our own compost. Anything that we have that's scrap that we can't sell, we put into a pile and turn it until it breaks down into compost. We also use certified organic fertilisers, so things like Dynamic Lifter or Blood and Bone, things that they allow us to use. We also use worm juice, and seaweeds, seaweed fluids and stuff like that. So yeah.
So what does it take to be certified?
A lot of paperwork, but there's a whole process depending on who you're going to be certified with that you have to go through, and they'll eventually come out and check to make sure that you have no chemicals in your soils to start off with, and then it goes on to the process of picking, cleaning, and packaging and stuff like that. So there is no transfer. And even if you use boxes like wax boxes that we use for our produce, if you use ones that have been on a conventional farm, there's a chance of transferring chemicals onto your produce. Right. So they go as far as to check that as well.
So people label their stuff organic, but it's not certified. Would that mean that their farm hasn't been tested for chemicals?
That means that you got to go on their word and trust what they say, and there's no one regulating them at all.
So when fruit and veggies grow in soil that's got chemicals in it, is that absorbed by the fruit and veggie? Yeah,
definitely. Yeah, I mean that's what they use for a lot of them, like nitrogen and stuff like that. Is they use like a chemical nitrogen in their soil to boost their produce instead of using an organic version of one.
Right.
So yeah, all that stuff soaks up into it. Yeah.
People who do say that it's home and not getting maybe 100% organic because of the soil.
People who say that can say that. I mean, I could go to any farm, grow whatever I want, and say, oh, it's organically grown, or whatever. Chem-free is another word they use. It's just a play on words. It's more, you got to take their word for it. Yeah. Where at least with us, we pay to have someone come out and certify us.
How long does it take for a farmer to be certified?
Depending on what you're growing. If you grow mushrooms, they just come out. You can be certified one day, straight away. Depends on what's in your soils. If you're growing stuff out of the ground. 3 years, I think, is the usual. You go from being conventional to in conversion, and you can be in conversion supposed to be for about 3 years.
And do you eat organic fruit and veggies?
Yeah, I eat what we grow. So.
Yeah. And you grow a lot of it yourself?
Yeah, we grow. We're a small group of farms. There's about 8 farms, so we all grow together instead of competing with each other. We're all sort of around the same area.
What area are you from?
Mangrove Mountain.
Whereabouts is that?
About half hour west of Gosford, on the Central Coast.
How far from Sydney is that?
From where we are here, it's 92 k's.
Okay, so we're in Taylor Square, so it's 92 k's.
Closest organic farms to Sydney. And yeah, we grow together, so I mean, not everything here I grow, but we sort of
have a bit of a consortium of farmers.
Yeah.
That's great. And what about your eggs? So I can see you've got some eggs there. Are they duck eggs?
We got duck eggs there. We have chicken eggs down here.
Chicken eggs here. And what is the difference between these eggs and your normal range-of-the-mill eggs?
They were laid on Thursday. Yeah, or the ducks we got on Friday, so they were laid on Friday.
What's fed to these ducks and chickens that make it so different?
Both things, just how fresh they are. I mean,
yeah.
When you buy eggs from a shop, they've got to go from the farm to a sorting place that sorts them in the sizes and everything like that. And then they go from there to a wholesaler, from a wholesaler to a shop, and then a shop to you. So by the time you get them, they could be 2 or 3 weeks old.
Right, okay. So I can see the expiry.
Yeah, we put 5 weeks on the date. Legally, you're allowed to put 6.
Right,
we
okay.
Put 5 weeks.
Just for freshness, yeah.
If you can't eat that in 5 weeks, you probably don't need to buy it. The biggest thing is how fresh they are.
Right. And what are the chooks fed? They're outside, they're eating grass, eating worms?
Yeah, they're free-range eggs. So I mean, you can turn up to the property and they're running around everywhere.
Right. That's different to the caged chicken from the past.
Yeah. I mean, they are fed grains.
Yeah.
They are fed grains. But yeah, they go and scratch, do what they want.
Wonderful. And is there anything else you'd like to say about organic fruit and veggies?
Well, if you come out and support local farmers is the best thing.
Yeah.
It's kind of an industry where people think farms make lots of money because they're nice and big, and a lot of them aren't. A lot of them are just smaller farms that will sell to a big farm. So these growers markets are a good way to come and meet farmers and support local farming and local industry. And fresh produce. I mean, you can't get fresher. This stuff was all picked on Thursday or Friday and brought down on Saturday.
Yeah, so support local farmers, that's the way to go. And they work really hard too, and they've got a passion for what they do, because it's pretty hard sometimes with bad weather too, which you've struck this year.
Yeah.
You had a lot of rain, didn't you?
Yeah, we've had all sorts of weather so far this year.
Yeah, so that can be a bit of a downside of when you're farming.
Yeah, we've had a lot of rain one week and then a lot of heat the next week. So especially in organic, where your plants are more susceptible to things going wrong.
Yeah, especially with organic. Yeah. Okay, thank you very much for this interview.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Come on down and visit Taylor Square Farmers Markets, open from 8 to 1 Saturday mornings.